So in this very content today, I shall be sharing with you a clear, detailed video on how the immigrants in the UK have been taking away the jobs from the local. When you hear me say locals, that means the British people. They call English people in this country. You know, you have seen a lot of videos and the placards during the last protest where a lot of them, or a few number of them, because there are a lot of them who didn't really mind, in as much as there are a high number of them who also minded the fact that the immigrants are taking away their jobs. Now, the question also remains that in my comment section in some of my previous videos, some said it was the illegal immigrants that they wanted out of the UK, not the legal immigrants. You know, some said they want the refugees, the asylum seekers out of the UK, that they are the ones who claim benefits, housing benefits, who enjoy all them stuff that the locals enjoy, and they are taking away such rights from them. And my exact replies to some of those comments were, how exactly can you differentiate from someone who is illegal to someone who is legal in the UK, especially when foreigners, all foreigners, people of color, as myself, and other foreigners, you know, when they are targeted, even people from Arab or elsewhere, hence they are not British, even whether you are a born British or not. Like I know my friend who has been all her life, she hasn't been to Jamaica. She's been here. She turned 40 last month. She never visited her home country or her mother's country because she was born in Manchester. You know, so how can you actually differentiate that this person is illegal, that person is legal in the UK? In the heat of crisis or protest, riot, whatever you call it, you know, it is a very difficult thing to determine, to decide. Meanwhile, like I stated in the beginning, this very content is to open up to you how immigrants, especially Africans, how we have been taking away the jobs from the locals, that's the British people, just like they claimed. You know, everything we do in this country that have been causing this misunderstanding, we taking away their jobs. In South Africa, it was a case of Nigerians taking away their women, taking away their jobs. That was actually what caused, you know, I don't want to use that name here. So here, you have to listen to this from a Black African, you know, who is married to a core British lady. He has lived his life here, working. He would share his experience working in the UK. This is what a lot of us have been doing in order to take away British people's job from them, which is very, very wrong because they all wanted to work. Watch my previous video to see the statistics of how many number of British people who do not want to work, and tell me how immigrants have been taking away their jobs. You know, it's so pathetic. Everything this young man is going to be saying in this video, you know, it has to do with something that, let's say, 80% of the immigrants in the UK, they go through that process or processes. Yes, even if you are a doctor, some doctors, foreign doctors, they come into the UK, they started from the grassroots. I've shared a video on my channel about a doctor who came in and started working as a cleaner. You saw that video on my channel. And another doctor who started as a carer. Even currently on my street, I know a doctor who is still a carer, a foreign doctor. This is the job that they cannot do in my home country. You cannot from up ladder and come down. So this is why I said everything this British Ghanaian guy who is married to a British lady will be saying in the video I will put up now. About 80 to 85% of immigrants in the UK, no matter your qualification, they have passed through that ladder, you know. So just listen and watch, and then you can decide for yourself. You need to pity immigrants in the UK. Yes, you need to pity immigrants in the UK at the end of whatever this young man will be saying. Just pay attention. I want to also appreciate you first. Christo Holistic Music, that's the name of this young man. that you'll be listening to in a few seconds. Yes, thank you so much for putting up this video compilations of how immigrants have been taking away jobs from the British locals. Thank you so much for allowing me to use your video to do this. Watch it.
Now, this is me some few years ago. I was doing car wash and I was doing it with passion and joy. That is the spirit of Africa. We always look at the bigger picture. Yes, I know some of you white folks, even if you are paid £1 million a month, you will never do this job. These are the jobs you say we are taking from you. Understand? Even if some of you white folks, even if you are paid £1 million an hour, you will not do it. You will never do it. There's no way you will do it. Some of you are very lazy. Nobody's taking your jobs. You are just lazy. Majority of you are shameless, depending on benefits, smoking cigarette and coffee and weed and drugs, useless. Some of us Africans, we were brought up well. We've seen a lot of struggle. So we believe that whatever you want to have, you need to earn it. You need to sweat. We believe in labor. Africans, we believe in labor. You understand? When this racial route started, my missus is pure English. Mother, father, English. They are from Leeds. My missus made a statement and I cried. She was like, baby, in fact, to be fair, black people should be angry at us, not the other way around. Bless her. And she said, baby, we invaded your country and we stole your gold, diamonds, and resources and put shackles on your feet and forced you into our country and used your own resources and your labor force to build this country. And now we treat you guys as third, fourth, fifth class citizens and we despise you and we are angry at you upon all that we've done to you. Babe, I'm sorry. And I said, I wish all white people think like you. I wish all white people think and see what you see. Say, yes, you guys should be angry at us, not the other way around. What you people did to us, there is no amount of money that can compensate our heart. We've left everything into the hands of God. And now you see the repercussions. Yes, some of you are ending up in the care homes, mental homes, and us that you enslaved and maltreated us and tortured us. We are the same people looking after your family people, your grandparents, your children in the mental home, in the care home, in the nursing homes. That once upon a time you enslaved and tortured us. We are now looking at your grandparents. If we are evil and that bad, we look after your vulnerable relatives. Think about it. We feed them. Think about it. We hoist them from bed to wheelchair and hoist back from wheelchair to bed if we are that bad people. Think about this. If you say black people should go back to our country, we are bad people. We look after your grandparents and your parents in the care homes if we are bad people. Just think about this. I've worked in Anchor Care Home for 4 years. Clean the bum of your parents. Clean the bum of your parents. There is this yellow bag. If I'm disposing the yellow bag, sometimes I throw up. I get sick. I get home and I can't eat. Yellow bag full of diapers, of elderly diapers, full of shit. Now tie it and throw it in the bin. And do laundry in red bag. That is full of shit. Clean it, iron it, and take it back to your grandparents. Some of you dump your parents in the care homes. You never come back to look after them. We entertain your parents and look after them in the care homes. You are despising and disrespecting us. There's no amount of money you guys can pay us to compensate that. Respect us. I'm telling you, if you push us to the wall, only Nigeria and Ghana can scatter this country. I swear to God. But we are cultured. Black people, we are cultured. We understand perseverance, endurance, and long suffering. Our parents talk to us and we listen. That is the blessing that we African immigrants have. Our uncles will call us, Sam, stay at home. Be calm. Look at them. Just pray. Then we relax. 20 white folks can't stand me. By the grace of God, I can slaughter their heads, beat them up mercilessly. But you see, we always temper mercy with justice. That is the black person. Always want to make peace. Why? Because we have seen enough struggle. You guys live on benefits. These kind of jobs you will not do. I worked in the warehouse, and the kind of things I saw in the cold store in the warehouse, it was only black people in the cold store. All the white folks were in the office, writing allocations, doing allocation, and typing in the warm. We are in the cold store. Bread factories, security job. I was standing as a door supervisor at Sainsbury's from 7 a.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. No white person, black, Asian, Portuguese, Africans, Nigerians. Mighty security, me. Looking after your shop, Sainsbury's. I swear with no iota of doubt. Most shoplifters that I chased out of the store then, when I was a security officer, were white folks who entered to steal bread, sandwich, drinks, because they don't want to work, they want to live on benefits. I'm not saying black people are perfect, but you guys are so lazy that even if we give you the jobs, you will not do it well. There's no way you can clean your parents' bum. You will not do it. You are selfish. Most of you are selfish. You throw your parents in the care home. You never visit them. They sacrifice, build houses for you. What do? Go on dating. Sit in the pub. Vacations. Buying luxury stuff. That is all you know. Entitlement. Selfish and greedy. You don't even love your parents. You don't even respect your parents. God is punishing you. You need to repent. If you're a white brother or sister, have that compassionate heart. You see us on the bus and you frown your face. On the train, you frown your face. Some bosses, you give a sharp smile. Fake smile. But we look at you. Our heart is pure. Black people. We are the workforce of this country. America, Europe, Germany, all the donkey jobs in these developed countries. We, moi, ourselves, we do it. You cannot do it. You can't do it. 9 shifts. White folks don't come on 9 shifts. We do 9 shifts. At my work, it's only one person. He's even an old man. Just to while away time. All the young blacks, you don't do it. You will not do it. And after that, all that you've done to us, you still want to despise and fight us and disrespect us? After all that you've done to us over the years, may the Lord have mercy on you. What jobs are we stealing? Coffee and cigarette managers. Lazy. You don't want to do dirty work. Lazy. May the Lord have mercy on you.